I am a doggy person. If you're having fun backs, I don't want that. Oh no, don't say that, Veggie. That was rude. Sorry. Ignore that. Ignore that last comment, VeggieKnights. Not the last comment. What I just said, not the last comment. Don't ignore that. Hey guys, Veggie Gamer back, and finally we're back to doing Q&As. Veggie Nights. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. The format that I usually do this is, well, like this, but as I go through them, I delete the comments just to see how many we have. We have 80 questions, Veggie Nights, so I won't be getting them all in today. I'll be doing it in order of when they were posted, and so, if you posted it as soon as the video appeared, you'll be covered in today. If you posted it like maybe a couple of days later, you will be covered very nice, I promise you. But I need to do it in an order, and this is as good an order as any, if that's a sentence. Before we get started, come on. Before we get started, and any chance to get this video to 80 likes, much appreciated. Let's get on with it. Oh, and also, there were plenty of very nice messages saying congratulations, Veggie, and all that sort of thing. I have already deleted them just so I have the questions, but thank you all so much for those messages. It was really, really sweet of you. Okie dokie, so we start off with Yandere Blogs, and they ask, what is your real name? My real name is James. I've said that in a couple of videos before, I think, but yes, my real name is James. And how long do you play Yandere Simulator? I'm not sure what you're asking. Are you asking how long have I played it for? I've played it for, I think, 3 years. I didn't get on top of it as soon as other people. I'd had it requested to me quite a lot of times. And I've said that I've told this story many times. I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and I got jump scared in a video. You can see this this video, and I bit my tongue very, very badly. And so I didn't want to play any spoopy games the next day. The next day was the first time I ever played Yandere Simulator. And that's why my voice sounds quite weird in it, because I'm talking like this. It was painful for nights. Thank you so much for your questions. Yandere Blogs. I am going to be deleting them as I go, very nice, like I said. Puggy Bear, why is your name Veggie Gamer? That's your question. Well, I wanted something which was specific to me. At the time I was vegetarian, I'm now vegan, which if you don't know, Vanets means I can't eat meat or dairy products or honey, eggs, that sort of thing. Anything that's created by an animal. And I also didn't want it to be vegetarian gamer or vegan gamer, because I feel that's just a little bit, not aggressive, but I don't like the idea of calling myself that. And so I thought veggie sounds quite upbeat, and also it sounds a little bit like veggie burger. I know it doesn't, Vanets, but in my head it actually does. Thank you so much for your question. ZZ and Kaylee, I should say. Question: how long have you been playing Yandere Simulator? I just answered that. Thank you so much for your question, ZZ. Okay, Veggie, what's your favourite kind of dogs? Well, currently, of course, Labrador Collie, because that's what Penny is. As a kid, my family had 2 Labradors, Connie and Rosie. So yeah, Labradors that I would like to own a Greyhound or a Whippet, probably a Whippet to be honest. But most dogs, no, not most dogs, all dogs are amazing, you know. So they are my favourite animal. I grew up and rabbits were my favourite. But dogs are the best. After Connie, Rosie, and Penny, yeah, I am a doggy person. If you're having fun backs, I don't want that. Oh no, don't say that, Veggie. That was rude. Sorry. Ignore that last comment, VeggieKnights. Not the last comment. What I just said, not the last comment. Don't ignore that. Right. Caitlin White. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Which club leader is your most favourite and least favourite? I should do another top 10 list. I keep saying this. Okay, this is me not thinking it through completely. Like everything I do. I think Oka has to be my favourite. And least favourite. Does Kuruko count? Of the student council? She's not really a leader, is she? No, she's a president. Vice president. I don't know if I have a least favourite, to be honest. I'm just going through my head. I'm literally rival trainers running through the halls just so I can remember where they all are. Espresso. No, I don't have a least favourite, I'm afraid, Caitlin. You know what? When I do the top 10 list, you'll find out there. I know about Red Dead Redemption 2. I feel like I may have missed that boat, but you know what? If it comes down in price, I might grab it. But either way, Caitlin, thank you so much for your question. I always say your name wrong. Just Radita! Do you like apple juice? I don't mind apple juice. I much prefer orange. What other juices? Blueberry. Oh, I love blueberries. I'm not talking about the Andrew Samantha character, although I do love her as well. Yeah, you know, it's good. It's not the best, but it's good. It's good. Thank you so much. Rainbow Moose Milk. Ask Veggie, what's your favourite YouTuber, please? Thank you so much, Rainbow. My favourite YouTuber, I don't really have a favourite YouTuber. The ones that got me interested in doing YouTube is Run JD Run and Dashy Games. But you know, I don't have a favourite, I'm afraid. I honestly don't. There are, like, I followed quite a few. But yeah, I'm afraid I can't really answer that question. But Rainbow, thank you so much for asking it. Wolfie Cloud, how old are you and Penny? I have owned Penny for 10 years. We're not 100% sure how old she was because she was a rescue dog. And for me, I like to, I put it like this, Wolfie. Wolfie, no one's gonna get that reference. I am a bit older than your average Let's Player. I don't like to say particular ages. I don't know why. I just don't. But yes, I'm slightly older. I got into it later, and one day I will post a video explaining why, because it's quite a personal thing. But yes, thank you so much, Wolfie. I apologise that I could only answer that question like half. Red Coco. That is Coco, isn't it? I always get confused with the A. Hey, Veggie, love your vlogs. Oh, here we go. You're vegetarian and you're struggling to get vitamin D. You're currently taking supplements. Do you have any advice on that regard? Not really. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking supplements. There's a lot of meat eaters that take supplements. I think it's a healthy thing to do. As far as food with vitamin D, I'd suggest Googling it, but to be honest, I don't know. I'm not that up on, you know, vitamins and you know, deficiencies and all that sort of thing. So you're probably better off Googling it, but there's nothing wrong with taking vitamin D tablets. Is it B12? That's vitamin D, isn't it? No. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, thank you so much for your question, Red. There's nothing wrong with taking supplements, in my opinion. Okay. Vanets, Red Gamer. We need to know who your favourite top 10 list of you favourite YouTubers. That would be tough. You know what, Five Nights at Freddy's? I will give that some thought, but that would be difficult. Either way, thank you so much for the question. Gizemily! You see? I'm not sure how to say your surname, I'm afraid. What was your dream work when you were a child? I didn't really have any. I didn't know what I wanted to do for a long time. I knew that I either wanted to do acting or like drawing. Like cartoon drawing sort of thing, because that's what I always really enjoyed doing as a kid. But yeah, I guess acting. And the nice thing with YouTube is that I've said this many times in videos. Veggie is a character that I play, and because obviously in, like, you know, adult life you don't get that many times to portray a character. I really enjoy that aspect of YouTube. That's one of my favourite aspects of it. And so, yes. So, yeah, I'd say acting. That's another reason why I want to get into D&D very nice. But either way, thanks so much for your question, Emily. Do you know any anime? If so, what is your favourite? Ah, you see, my favourite is a difficult one because... And I was saying this to my brother a couple of days ago, and he completely agrees with me. My favourite anime, VEGGIEKNIGHTS, is... it's a satirical comedy about Japan and like its pollution rates and crime and stuff like that. It's brilliant. It's smart. It's very funny. It's got very silly humor in it as well. But if you Google it, it will come up with images that will misrepresent the anime. Unfortunately, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. Because there are a couple of secondary characters who are... How can I word this? They look like the sort of characters that would appear in a very different type of anime. Let's put it like that, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. I'm not saying the H word. But yes, with that said, and with that in your head when you Google it, because if you Google it, it's your fault, my notes. It's not me. I'm telling you, it is a comedy. Those characters are very, very minor. In fact, they're actually kind of irrelevant. They're not the main villains. They're definitely they're bad guys, but they're like what's the term? Yeah, they're like very, very low level. They're definitely not the main villain by any stretch of the imagination. My favourite anime! Here we go, Vanets! It's your fault if you Google it. My favourite anime is called Dominion Tank Police, and it is by Mitsuru Shirao, who was kind of known for having those sort of looking characters in his anime. But this is the guy who made Ghost in the Shell, Appleseed, some other really big named animes. But yes, I think it's awesome. There was like 2 specials and then a series called the New Dominion Tank Police. I think they're both brilliant. The main character is awesome. I freaking love her. Her name is Leona. In this special, she's like a real... Okay, so basically, as the name suggests, it's like a police department that uses tanks because crime has got so ridiculously out of control in Newport City, Japan, wherever. And so... yeah, and this tank battalion is just ran by like men who like all into bodybuilding and like really, really tough guys and everything like that. And Leona, who works for the motorcycle department, gets transferred to the tank department, and obviously it's very difficult for her to adapt to it. And so in the specials, she's very ditzy and making loads of mistakes. In this series, she becomes an absolute bad. Like, you know what the word I'm going to say. She's like really tough. She's much more aggressive than the guys. She's a great character. That's my favourite anime. Like I say, if you Google it, it's your own fault. Google it. Jimmy, did I actually say your name? I apologise if I didn't. There we go. Thank you so much, Jim. Buddha Mada? Do you like boys or girls? Don't respond if you don't want to. Oh, well, I mean, you mean in an attractive way? I am straight, if that's what you're asking. Yes. I'm guessing that's what you're asking. In fact, yes, actually, Vanets backs up the question as well. So, yes, I believe that's what you're asking. Puta. Blue Tears. What kind of vegetable do you like? It doesn't count as a vegetable, but mushrooms I think are my favourite vegetable, even though they're not vegetable, they're a fungi. I like, what's it called? Asparagus? No, I like most sweet. Yeah, I like most vegetables, to be honest. As a kid, I used to hate onions, but I have onions all the time now. But either way, thank you so much, Blue Tears. And broccoli, of course. See what I did there? Thank you so much for your question. Is that Annika? Annika. When did you get Penny? Like I say, 10 years ago. Yeah. I think that someone asks why I got her as well, which will probably be covered in next episode, possibly. I don't know, we might get to it, but either way, Annika, thank you so much. Vanets, are you that? You should be able to say that on YouTube. You must be able to say it on YouTube. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. But no, I am not Vanets. Shizuzuka. I can never say your name. What did you want to grow up to become? Oh, I kind of answered that just now. How did you know you'll be a YouTuber? I actually didn't. Like I say, it was actually a big change in my life that was happening at the time. And I needed to be doing something that I would be proud of. And so I didn't. It was a decision that I made in, like, say, the span of a month. And then I haven't looked back since. What is your favourite chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Vegan chocolate. It would probably be what's it called? Vigo. Very, very expensive though, but it's good stuff. And before I was vegan, it would probably be a Whisper. Anyone in the UK know what that is? And Whisper Gold as well. Oh, Cadbury's, if you're watching, I know you are. Bring out a vegan Whisper Gold. That would be amazing. Oh my goodness. The weight that I would put on. Thank you so much, Shizuzuka. Okay, Aishin. My voice went, oh, hi then. Did any of your family members or anyone you knew die? how old were you when you got Penny, and how old are you now? Well, I've already stepped around that question already, Aishin. The first one, my father passed away, which I think again, when we talk about why I got Penny, which I'm pretty sure is a question, is a factor in it, VEGGIEKNIGHTS, but it wasn't just that, but it was a factor. Thank you so much for your question, Aishin. Sorry. Succubus Lolly! Thank you so much. How did you come up with the name Veggie Gamer? Already answered that, but thank you so much. What type of fashion do you like? I've been wearing a lot of shirts over the last year. I didn't used to. I used to wear a lot of t-shirts, but over the last year, when you see me in my videos now, I'm usually wearing a shirt. Any animes you recommend? Now, this is different, because I don't recommend Dominion, because, like I say, you might get the wrong impression from it. And it's very silly. Actually, no, another really silly one is one called Chromati High School. I recommend that. If you like silly humour, that is going to be right up your alley. Those were... thank you so much. Next. Chicken! Are pets not food, but pigs are food? How do you style your beard? I basically every week or so just grab a pair of scissors and clip off any that are just going a little bit too far. I don't really keep it that trimmed down, as you could probably tell. But yeah, I just do it every now and then. If in doubt, grow it out is one of the best bits of advice that you can get when it comes to growing beard. Because, you know, in a couple of days' time, the issue that you're having with it may just disappear without you having to cut anything. Where did the name Penny come from? She was already called Penny. She was already called Penny, and obviously you can change the name when you put them. But she looks like a penny, very nice. What is your favourite flavour crisp? I don't know if I have a favourite. I think that there is a certain age, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. I don't know what age it is, where you start to really, really appreciate ready salted. As a kid, definitely not. Ready salted is like... is horrendous. But you grow older, you just appreciate ready salted. Worcestershire sauce, which weirdly, Worcestershire sauce itself isn't vegan, but Worcestershire sauce crisps are, which is weird. Prawn cocktail, salt and vinegar. I'm not a big fan of cheese and onion. In fact, anything except for cheese and onion, to be honest. Beef flavoured hula hoops, which aren't vegan, unfortunately. I used to have a lot of those when I was vegetarian. And yes, there you go. Good questions, good questions. Thank you so much, chicken. How long have we been going? 17 minutes. Okay, we'll probably wrap up soon. Oh, we'll get to this question because that'll be in the thumbnail, no doubt. Okay, I actually tweeted this and Razzbowski replied to it and Goncy. Okay, oh my word. Afmo Fangirl. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's actually your name, but either way. Hi Veggie, it's the Underswap Chara. Oh, okay. You changed your name. Thank you so much. Question 1. What is your brother's name? Is there a problem with me saying my brother's name? I can't think of the being. I've got 2 brothers. Okay, if there is a problem, I guess I'll learn from this moment. My brothers' names are Martin and Simon. Question 2. Do you ever want to visit the United States? Absolutely. I would love to go to LA because I'd like to see the Rams play at home. And also, apparently, it's really good for vegan food there. Where else in America would I like to go? In America. Anywhere, really. I mean, I used to want to go to St. Louis because that's where the Rams used to play. But yeah, no, I'd like to go to America. I've never been out of Europe, unfortunately. Do you ever want to... Oh, with Penny? Oh, I don't think she'd be able to go. I don't think she would cope with that. Penny likes routine, VEGGIEKNIGHTS. I think it's because she had a bit of a bad upbringing before she came to me. So, if there's something different, like if it's Christmas and there's more people in the house than normal, she kind of can't relax, and so she likes routine, so she wouldn't enjoy it, I'm afraid. What's your favourite drink? I'm guessing... You just mean normally? I drink a lot of Cola Zero. No, I used to. I've cut down on that now. If we're talking about beers and stuff, then Guinness would be my favourite. Do like a Guinness very nice. Okay, so have I missed a question? No, I haven't. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas? I celebrate Christmas, but Thanksgiving is just an American thing, Veggie Nights. I quite often get like that on Twitter and stuff, like saying Happy Thanksgiving to me. I'm English, Veggie Nights. We actually don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but Christmas we absolutely do. And traditionally, you have turkey on Christmas rather than Thanksgiving in the UK. Obviously not me, because I'm vegan. Thanks so much for your question, Vango. Glitter Unicorn Poop! My lovely moderator, how you doing? Why did you start YouTube? Like I say, I need to post a video about it, but like I say, I was going through a big change in my life. And I needed something to be proud of. And, you know, I just getting comments like from you guys every single day means more to me than I could ever express without telling you my full backstory for why, which I will do in a separate video one day. But Glitter, thank you so much for your question. Sorry that I could only half answer it. And the main event, Veggie Nights, the main question that you've all been waiting for. Kiss, marry, can I say that word? That. Eliminate. There we go. That's the usual word I usually use. Kiss, marry, or eliminate. Goncy, Bijuu, Mike, and Razzbowski. Now, I haven't thought this one through, as I haven't with any of my answers. Okay, Goncy, if you're watching this, hear me out, okay? Because I know you better than the other two, I am going to eliminate you. Because you and I have spoken before, we've done a collab before. And so I would feel more comfortable eliminating someone that I know. That makes me sound like a complete nutcase. Then we have Kiss or Marry, Razzbowski or Bijuu Mike. Well, Razzbowski's got a beard as well. But does that make it better or worse? You know what? I am going to kiss Bijuu Mike and marry Razzbowski. I've never been to Scotland, so I can move in with him. So yeah, there you go, very nice. I don't know what's wrong with me. Goncy, if you're watching this, I hope my explanation makes sense. Very nice. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see how many more we got. I think we got through like at least a quarter, I'd say. I think we got through 20 questions. My favourite anime answer, that took ages. Oh no, yeah, we got like through like 30 questions. Brilliant, Veggie Nights. So next episode I will continue. Obviously, if you want to ask questions, you can, but it's kind of like, you know, if you are going to, you have to ask it here, though, Veggie Nights. Not in this video title here. 60,000 Veggie Nights Q&A, ask your questions here. If you ask them in the answer videos, I will not be answering them, Veggie Nights, so please listen up to that. If you do, please subscribe, Veggie Nights. I do loads of Q&As. I don't. It's been a long time since I've done them, but either way, I also play indie games, horror games. I basically play the games you suggest, and I did. If you should play, please leave comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm the Veggie Gamer, and I'll see you next time. Sorry, Gonzy. And to be fair, Bijuu Mike and Razzbowski.